this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5.
MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Giddey. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball, he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Assist. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Terry. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to White, and there's a pick. Over Dort, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Oklahoma City.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Terry, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
And you can see Joe works on this spot, prepares himself to shoot as soon as the pass is on its way.
The 3 from Ball. Caruso grabs the board, driving to the basket. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's Terry. He's guarded by Caruso. Terry's shot is good. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to Ball. To the left side wing. Terry, the pass to Smith. Fires it. The shot by Terry, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's good for 2.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herter in his comfort zone.
Opportunities leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Wiggins outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Herter against Caruso. Herter passes to Terry. Over Gilgeous Alexander. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 6. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. 29 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's on the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Wiggins.
Is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Huerter, an elite skill working without the ball.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thunder leading by 12. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander!
They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Terry. 10 points for him. Outside Huerter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Huerter's got 5 points.
Huerter's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a 3 himself.
Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pulls up on the wing. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Here's Terry, down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Terry. Gilgeous Alexander defending. The shot by Terry, no good. Oklahoma City. The Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Terry. Now here's Smith to the paint. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
The rebound by Terry. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. The shot by Terry, no good.
That Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in Rudy ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And it's Holmgren missing. Bulls trail by 17. To the paint. Pass to Terry. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. Terry's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And here's Dort. Back to Williams. Inside. Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Terry's got 4 rebounds now. Buzelis takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Down low. Here's Dort. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Terry. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Here's Terry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Thunder leading by 14. Looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, right now for the Bulls, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Thunder.
The 3-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Herder comes in for DeSumo, and Terry's subbing. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Terry. 17 points in the game. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wiggins for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. He's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Terry. Gilgeous Alexander defending. There's a screen from deep. Giddey on target from range. Giddey's got 9.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one from 3.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the inside. Here's Terry. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Here's Terry. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Terry's got 19 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Vucevic, a screen on Dort. Pass to Terry. 3-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's Terry. Dort defending. Knocked loose. Caruso outside. Down low. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 11 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Terry, the pass to Herder. Here's Terry. He's got 21. Pass the ball. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Caruso outside. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Terry. Now here's Collins. Here's Terry. To get back on track. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Terry's got 6 here in the quarter.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And there have been 2 very performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Terry in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Ball. He buries it from 3. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, no hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Ball's gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Gilgeous Alexander into the lane, and slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Terry. Gilgeous Alexander defending.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Gilgeous Alexander missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the 3-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Herter against Caruso. Here's Terry. The Thunder with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Terry, the pass to Ball. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Ball gets it to go.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Gilgeous Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Terry. From down in the low post, it goes.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Terry, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous Alexander's got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Terry. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him. Poster.
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
And Alexander with a block. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
I talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP and he will only be better with an expanded role.